Holla at your guala. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out colorlessoranges.com because we got new merch. 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 I will always be sure. Oh my God, is it giving podcast setup or what? Espérate, que esto está como un ching chueco. So boom shakalaka, welcome back to Colorless Oranges, where I share my experiences to help better yours. I'm your host, Sydney Hayes, Cinderella, Sydney that girl. And today we are talking the fear of success versus the fear of failure. And I want you to know straight off the bat, I'm spoiling it for you. I had a bigger fear of success than a bigger fear of failure. The way that I did not want to progress my life and move forward was scarier than me losing everything and having to start at ground zero. Starting at ground zero means absolutely nothing to me because I've done it many times. I've lost everything and had to get back many times. And so what do we do when those things happen? I'm pulling you closer, like literally. That wasn't editing. You start at zero, you go back to living in your mom's crib, you start stacking your bread, and then boom, you move out, you get a car, you have a good job. And then it's like, what's next? You know? And since I've been in that transition my entire life of always starting over, I've never actually fully made it anywhere. I've always went back to page 1, writing the title of the book each and every time just to get to page 20, lose it all, and then come back to page 1. You know what I mean? I've never been consistent enough to push that glass ceiling, right? I've never pushed against the plateau. I've never pushed against the ideas that I have in my mind that keep me at page 20. Instead of saying, well, wow, Sydney, you're really creative. Why don't you do embroidery yourself? Well, because I did. And then I told somebody, I was like, hey, I'm going to get a sewing machine, Mom. She's like, oh, don't do that. That's going to be a lot of work. You're not going to like that. It's going to be too much. And where are you going to put it at? Mind you, at the time I was living in her house. She's like, where are you going to put that at? And there's no space for that. Like, you just don't need to be doing that right now. Like, let's just focus on. And so I feel like 8 months, 9 months, I feel like passed by. Same idea came back to my head. And then what did I do? I bought a sewing machine because you can't tell me not to do something. And so I bought the sewing machine. I started sewing, making some do-rags because everybody and their mother has keep asking me, Cindy, please make us do-rags. Please, we want it. We'll buy it right now. So I made them. And guess what? I haven't taken pictures of them and I haven't posted them. I haven't gone on live to tell people that I've actually made them. What am I so afraid of? That the second I choose myself and I choose success over fear, that my life is going to change and I'm not going to know what to do and how to live in this comfortability of like chaos. It is literally okay to move forward. You got the ideas for a reason. You have the spirit, the knowledge, the strength, the brain capacity to move forward. Why aren't you? It's all going to be okay if you move forward. I know so many people, like I have a very close friend of mine who would do really good on social media and not as creating content, but managing content, number one, or even she has a certificate in doing massages. She could be doing that, but instead, her and we choose to stay here where it seems normal, you know? The chaos of it, the moment the chaos is quiet, I'm scared. I'm like, what do I need to be doing? That's an unhealed nervous system, okay? And I've been trying to heal mine. I've been trying to get it together and fix mine. Like, I don't need to create drama. I don't really be creating drama, but I don't be needing to stir the pot in order to feel something. You know what I mean? Like, I feel things in other ways. I was numb for a while, actually, and most recently, I just started to feel like myself again. I went on the swings And that like activated something in my mind. Like I hadn't actually gone on the swings in a way of like feeling young again, like pushing myself and going up really high and like throwing myself from like the tallest part. Like I hadn't done that in so long. It all came like after quitting my job and everything and just not doing things that somebody wanted me to do. You know, I'm feeling 60% free, right? Although I'm 100% free, I still feel 60% free. There's things in my mind that it won't allow me to be 100% free. Like I tell myself like, oh no, you can't do that. And that's subconsciously, because consciously I don't know that these things are happening until I'm like, wait, but why didn't I just, you know? For example, the other day, y'all know I don't have a car. So the other day, one of my friends asked me to help her. So in order to help her, I had to borrow my mom's car. So I had to tell my mom, hey, can I borrow your car? She's like, yes, of course. Like, I'm always telling you to come, like, borrow it. Like, do what you need. Whatever. She comes, brings me a car. It's a whole fiasco to get the car the day of. But as I was using it, I was like, damn, like, why haven't I asked to use it so that I could go to the gym? Even though I have a gym in my building. But I don't be liking to do, like, them weights and all of that stuff. That's not really my vibe. Unless y'all got some good back workouts, because I feel like my back might be getting a little big. Because, and this is also to mention, women should be checking their sizes of their bras every 6 months. Every 6 months, go check what size bra you are. And how do you do it? Get a cinta, a measuring tape. You're going to put it from your back. You're going to go right under your rib cage, right literally where, or under, on top, right under your breast, right there, boom. And you measure it. Whatever that number is, if it's like, let's say 31, then you're a 32. If it says 30 and you feel like your back is a little big, go to a size 32. You know what I mean? And then the cup size, I'll put the math on the screen and I'll put it in the description box so that you know your exact cup size. But yeah, mine is, anyways, we're not going to talk about that. What? Oh, I got a new bra size. Because my whole entire life, I thought I was a 34, but I wasn't a 34. I'm actually a 32. And I feel like it's like pulling a little fat out. Okay, and that's a little weird to me because I never seen that before. Okay, I put a tank top on and I was like, wait, what is that? It looked a little wonky and I didn't like it. Anyways, so that's just to say, let's get back on track, right? Get back to doing the things that you want to do and get to where you believe is success. Success for me right now looks like me actually having more money than $10,000. That's the goal right now, to have more than $10,000. It's like a ceiling for me. Like, it's not even glass because I feel like I can't see anything past that. I know that the moment that I start feeling like I'm good and like I got all the money that I need, whatever, I'm still going to be living how I live. Okay. Like, I'm still going to be walking my dog. I'm going to be enjoying myself where I'm at right now. I'm not necessarily trying to get all of this to go run and buy this and be this and da-da-da. No, it's just so that I'm happy. You know, like, I'm happy where I'm at in life without the money. Now I want the money. Because there's times that it's like the 4th month of the year and I still haven't been on a vacation. This is unheard of. I've been on a plane every February and April for like the last 5 years. And I haven't been on one. This is crazy to me. My priorities obviously have shifted. I do have a dog and I don't have a job. So it just feels like any money I spend is gone. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not getting it back. So I don't feel good. Just like, here, boom, blow it. No. I need to be more responsible. Like, you know, I'm trying not to eat out as often, but also I don't ask. This is me not preparing myself to be successful because I don't ask to go use the car so I could go food shopping. So I don't food shop. So then I have to buy food outside. And then so I buy all the food outside and then that's it. It's gone. The money's gone. So instead of doing compra, I spent the money outside. I feel like I came up on a month being unemployed. And in me understanding that I have to learn to use my creative abilities to make money, that is my goal right now. it's a lot of pressure. Not only, I'm not really a perfectionist when it comes to certain things. Like, I don't really care if you think this looks perfect. Like, I like my little mistakes. I like things to look a little messy. I don't like things to look 100% proper. I feel like that's why for a long time, like, I always did like the messy look. For example, with my hair, I do messy buns often, or like a slick back, but like not really care too much about it being 100% perfect. You know what I mean? Like, yes, the part and it's slicked back all the way, but like the bun is a little cute and messy. The things that I wear aren't, I mean, they are very structured. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that I like a little bit of happy mistakes. So with this sewing thing, like, it has really, it's a whole new hobby, a whole new thing that I'm learning how to do that I have no background in at all. Like, I didn't know how to use, I don't even know anything about sewing. Like, everything I've learned has been through YouTube lately. I don't know. I've never done any of it. I broke 2 needles already. The first one I broke immediately. The second one I broke last night making a tank top, because I'm making tank tops for the girls. We're doing little sets, okay? It's a learning curve. You need different needles for sewing and embroidery. So, got the new embroidery needles. Yeah, and I just felt really bad. So, here's the story. I want to say, so let's do Monday. Monday was the actual day that I got it. But before Monday, it was like Thursday or maybe Wednesday. It was like Wednesday. And I told them that I was going to get it on Wednesday. These people addicted to Facebook Marketplace. Addicted in the sense that I love looking at the stuff that they got on there. So anyways, found a really good sewing machine that I needed. I'm like, hey, they're like, sure, you can pick it up, whatever. I couldn't get it that day. Couldn't get it the next day. Couldn't get it. And I kept telling them whatever. And by the time that I went to go, I was like, I was going to get it. It was Monday. Told my mom, like, hey, need to borrow the car. I need to go get this. She got here like around 7. It was going to take me an hour and a half to get over there. Oh, no, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday night. I got there at 9 something at night, almost 10 o'clock at night. I was so nervous before going over there. I was like, I don't feel like I'm going to spend all of this money right now. Again, this is how I'm thinking. Like, all the money that is leaving my pockets right now, they're not coming back. Like, everything is just leaving. I'm not getting anything back. So I'm like, let me try to invest in something, whatever. So I'm investing in myself. So I finally took a chance on myself and I invested. The moment that I did that, I was starting to feel sick, right? I'm with my mom in the car. I'm telling her how nervous I am. She's like, but what is it? Like, why are you so nervous? I'm just like, what if this doesn't work out? Like, what if I just spend all of this money right now and I try to make all of these things and it doesn't even work out? And then I answered my own question in that same sentence. I'm like, if it doesn't work out, at least I tried on myself, you know? I'm not betting on myself at all anymore. Ever since I finished school, like, I don't set up myself for success anymore. I stopped going to the LSAT school. I graduated, got fired from my job, started working another job that I knew I wasn't going to like, did it anyways. What came from it was me understanding my success. Me understanding my abilities and capabilities and putting myself out there fully. Like, I feel like for a long time, you could tell I could be talented in this and that, but like, there was actually no proof of it. And working at my job where I was before, you could tell that I had the ability to style people. I was styling myself. I was styling other people. And now I do have clients outside of there, which is great. But I wouldn't have got that, obviously, had I not worked at that job, which I ended up really liking that job. I loved, like, the people that was there. I liked just, it felt good. And I was really consistent. I didn't call out ever. I was doing great. I just felt like the pay was no good. And so I can't, I had to show myself that I am worth more than these $10,000, right? Like, I'm going to keep the 10 so that you guys can understand that this is just a reoccurring thing in my life. It's always just 10, 10, and 10. Like, I'm worth more than just 10. And staying in places where they aren't giving you more than that fucks you up. Like I was just sitting there like, is this really all my life is meant to be? Just me working this little job and like not being able to leave, go on vacation, buy the shit that I want to buy. Like I'm sitting here buying everything for everyone. I went in there saying that I was going to buy myself a David Yurman bracelet. I didn't even buy myself one. I bought one for my mom. All of this, like everything is just, I've had time to reflect and just see that I am the one that's holding myself back. There isn't an excuse. There isn't a person. Sure, our economy is terrible right now. People with master's degree mean absolutely nothing. And like, if you're not in tech, then you're just broke. You're never going to be able to finish paying that house off. It's going to take you 50 years and then some to finish paying that house off. You buy a car right now for what? The gas is $17,000. It's just miserable. But we move. Why? Because I wake up, I walk my dog, I'm having a great time. I'm chit-chatting all day long, having fun doing that. Hanging out with my family more often. Even though people could get a little snippy and snappy and this and that, you know. It's still nice. I'm having a great time. But back to my story anyway. So I picked it up on Sunday. I was like, I wanted to start doing the stuff on Monday. Couldn't even do it. And like time just kept passing. It was literally a whole week that passed until I really like sat down and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I need to do this right now. So I got it on Sunday. The following Sunday is when I did it. I had a party in between then. Created this beautiful arc. If you haven't seen any photos, check my Instagram. Got that done. Had a great time. And just enjoyed myself. As I started doing it though, like there were just so many obstacles in front of it. And at any point in time, I could have just said, you know what? Actually, this is too hard. I can't do this and I don't want to do this anymore. But I kept going. In my mind, I was like, I'm not letting the devil win. Also, I've been watching Blacklist. And the main character said something along the lines of, he never could get into religion because he couldn't believe in a power that was greater than him. Right? To basically saying like nobody's stronger than him. And I think, while yes, I do think and believe like, you know, somebody had to create all of this, right? And there's something. I do believe that we need to give ourselves a little bit more credit, right? To put all of this power and thought into this one person that's up there pulling strings and doing this and this and that. Right? Something that was like man-made, like we created that, right? We created the Bible. We created all of these things I just think, I'm not here to get into the logistics of religion because if you believe what you want, and I'm not here to take any of that away. All I'm just trying to say is give yourself a little bit more credit. Because when you sit there and you give this other person all of your power and all of your credit, it kind of makes you a little bit more submissive and to the point that you don't even believe in yourself. I feel like as an older sibling and I have to show everybody how to get things done or whatever, I needed myself to be an older sibling to myself and show myself that I can do it. There's so many people who do like 75 hard, which so proud. Shout out to y'all. Shout out my cousin. She's getting that done. I'm like, literally, I just love that. If you don't know anything about 75 hard, is when you stop drinking, no cheat meals, you have to read 10 pages a day. You walk like 45 minutes a day. You go to the gym. There's like a whole program towards this thing. Some people are letting go of their alcoholism, which to me is like kind of crazy. But anyways, that's a different story because I just felt like I had alcohol here in my house and I was like, oh, maybe I should like have a drink. And automatically my mind was like, are you an alcoholic? What do you need to drink right now? Like I've always been accustomed to just drinking when I'm outside. I can't actually like sit at home and like sip some alcohol by myself. Like that's kind of, I don't know. That's just I've never seen that happen. So I don't really, anyways. Also to like drink by yourself is kind of, I don't know. Anyways, also it brings discipline, which all of that just to say, We're building the confidence within ourselves again, brick by brick, little things, learning to limit ourselves, learning to give ourselves the power back to do whatever it is that we want, right? If you want to own a clothing company, if you want to, I don't know, be an astronaut, like, just believing in yourself. That's literally been the theme of this entire year. I've been realizing if you just take a second to believe in yourself. I had to really pause each and every time that I was messing up with this damn sewing machine to just be like, girl, you got this. Like, there's literally nothing I can't do. Right? Like, I had no background on this, so I tried.
Oh, yeah, messy boy.
I forgot where I was going. I got distracted by this wolf dog that I got here in my house. Big as hell. Big boy. Which I've realized people are scared of dogs. Like, people really have a real fear of dogs, real phobia of dogs. Like, whoa. And I was almost like taking offense by it. Like, what you mean? Like you don't want to be around my dog? What you mean? My dog ain't never did anything to you. What is your issue? Why are you taking out what you got with other dogs with my dog? Don't be like that. My dog didn't do anything. But then I had to realize it ain't always about you, Sid. Like, just chill out. It's not about you or your dog. People got other experiences that they're trying to place on you. Right? So when you people don't be liking me or whatever, that's your business. You don't like my dog, that's your business. So all of that fear of like, oh, like I don't want to come off as this and that. People gonna come off however they want. People got their own experiences that they're putting on you, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. You just remind them of so and so, and now they got beef with you. I've learned how to not take things personally, right? And I'm learning to help myself. That's it. That's where we are. That's the reflection. Also, another topic that I saw that I wanted to talk about was, I want to say the word premonition, but it's not premonition. Actually, I love that movie. I don't know if it's actually called Premonition with Sandra Bullock. I know we talked about this, but it just came to mind again. In case you're a new follower and you didn't watch that episode, I love that movie so much. It's with Sandra Bullock, and her husband dies, and she's reliving the days in her dream, which I kind of thought that the movie was completely different than I saw when I saw it again, I was just like, oh, this is not anything I thought it was. Anyways, performative. That's what it is. I saw this guy, he was on TikTok. He was like, these are all the things that I bought for my girlfriend to stay at my house. I started hating OD. I'm like, this guy is so performative. He wants everybody to be like, oh my God, he's this. And it's just, I'm sorry, but like, I really just don't want to see men doing anything other than like fix a car. And maybe I am sexist. Maybe that's just the problem. Point blank period, might be sexist. Why are you on my thing talking and saying stuff other than like giving advice or something like that? I don't know. Like, I like a more low key type of person. Just don't be telling people nothing that you doing for anybody. Just do it. You know what I mean? Because now I feel like you're just doing it to get applause and for people to be like, oh my God, he's so nice. Which, like, I don't necessarily have a fear of being seen, because if that's where you're trying to go with it right now, like, oh, you just don't want people to see you, whatever. No, that's not the problem. The problem is, it's just like outsourcing your validation, right? I validate myself. Like, anytime I look good, like, yes, I know I look great. Like, I look at myself, I'm like, damn, who made this? A greedy motherfucker and an overgiving person. They met, they got together, boom. There was a little and then I came out. And that's it. Anyway. My mom's always like, ew. Yesterday she saw me, she's like, oh my God, ew, you look just like your father. I said, wow, imagine looking at somebody with disgust for your actions that you did in 1990, and I'm not gonna say what year, because y'all not gonna be, you know what, in 2010, right? She's like, no, it's just like your expression, like how it looked, because it looked just, I'm like, That's why I gotta make sure I pick the right baby father, because I don't want to be looking at my kid and being just so angry that they look like their father. Because she be tight. She be like, ah. And I'm her only kid that really doesn't resemble her. Like, you could say, oh, I could talk like her, or I have her same physique, but I look nothing like that lady. Like, genuinely, I look nothing. Like, I have a photo of me and her here in my house. I don't even got the same face shape as my mother. Nothing. I don't even have the same fingers. Like, we might have the same size of our fingers. My fingers are completely different than hers. My toes are different. Everything. So she can never look at me and be like, oh, wow, we look like twins. So she's always going to see my dad forever. She was cursed. I'm cursed. I'm not cursed. God forbid. Oh, my God. Ew, no. I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. When I look in the mirror, I don't see nobody but myself, okay? Yeah, so I don't have a fear of not being seen or of being seen, whatever. I just hope that people aren't waiting for comments to be like, I love you so much, you're so nice, to really feel that way about themselves. And like, that comes with your worth too. Like, I have to look at my own things and see what I actually value and what I do have in that list, right? So if I value a kind person, and if I think that means I'm worthy, then actually acknowledge that, right? I am a kind person, so I am worthy of kindness. And I know my value too. Like, I know, but there's certain times and certain things that I don't really see within myself that only other people do. And I just, and I think it's a humble mechanism, because I don't want to be out here acting like a show off and this and that. Also, let's get the definitions of fear of success. I Googled fear of success or achievophobia. Is that even a word? Like, what? It's a complex psychological barrier where anxiety about the consequences of achieving goals leads to self-sabotage. I'm going to read that one more time. Fear of success is a complex psychological barrier where anxiety about the consequences of achieving goals leads to self-sabotage. I was self-sabotaging literally before I started making embroidering anything and sewing at all. Literally in my mind, I was like, oh, I need a mop. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, I was actually going to talk to you guys about procrastination and about the fact that I couldn't get it done. I couldn't sit and sew. And I was going to come on here and talk about it. Like, oh, procrastination. Knowing damn well I didn't want to film this video without showing you guys the things that I wanted to build. It's often triggered by fears of increased responsibility. So yes, now that I am going to be this multimillionaire, it is a lot of work, right? Because I got to keep my mind going. I got to keep my brain power working, creating all of these ideas. I got to make sure that this money gets here, and I have to pay this, and I have to go here. And there's just so much responsibility once you choose yourself and you choose to be successful. Losing relationships, yes, of course. You can't be friends with people who don't believe in you and your success. That's one of the things that with age is kind of crazy. Like, to think about how when I was 15, I used to have house parties with my friends, right? When I was 18, I had parties with my friends. Like, these are people that I actually know, and I was having these big parties because I had such a big group of friends. Right now, I have, like 3 friends that on my birthday, it's like, what are we doing, girls? You know what I mean? Like, you get older and you're just like, oh shit, I really, our values are different and this and that. Facing imposter syndrome. Yep. Like, I hope you guys know what imposter syndrome is. Resulting in procrastination or abandoning projects. Yes. I'm not worthy enough. I can't do this. I don't deserve that. I could never do that. All of the things that we say to ourselves besides doing what we need to get done. Right? I needed to get these embroideries done. Is that even a word? I really had to sit down with myself and process and just feel these feelings and not distract myself. Right? I couldn't be on the phone chit-chatting. I couldn't keep watching my show. I really had to sit with these feelings in silence That's how I listen to myself. I can't listen to myself like doing homework stuff. A lot of times too, in the shower is where I can hear myself because I'm cleansing myself and I'm like listening to everything that's going on in my mind. You know what I mean? So I feel like good. But I really had to sit with myself and just understand that I am capable. And like, of course, it's not going to come out perfect like the first time I did it. And it did come out perfect, you know? I understand that at one point I didn't believe in myself and now I do. And now I have to just keep pushing that through myself. Overcoming it involves identifying these patterns. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Sit in that issue. Sit in the fact that you don't think that you deserve these things or whatever it is that you feel you don't want the responsibility, right? And I feel like that's the thing too, because where I am in my life right now, right? I've been here before. And I haven't been able to surpass this level, right? If I'm in level 5 right now, I have not been able to get past level 5. Level 5 is me having a really nice house, really nice car, and good friends. And obviously my family. And a degree. Because at the last time when I had a degree already. So now I have another degree. I have the same house, blah, 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 blah. All of that. I haven't been able to push forward in the sense of make more money. Like I haven't got there. Overcoming involves identifying these patterns, yes. I had to see that, okay, I've been at the same place again. What am I going to do? What is going to happen now? What do we do? How do I do something different? And I guess I had to tell myself that this really revolves around me being consistent and choosing myself. Consistent in I'm going to get into my room and keep creating. Never stop. Sure, you have like your days where you rest and stuff like that, but I mean like never stop in the sense that I'll start feeling like, oh, like I'm not good. Like yesterday, it literally happened to me yesterday. When that second needle broke, I was like, yo, bro, like what's really going on? I had to start looking like what happens? Why do these like needles be breaking? They're like, oh, it's a super common thing. And then I realized that the needle that I had was just for sewing, and I was like, oh, okay, like let me just get another one. So I got another one and whatever. But it's just like, damn, like the shirt now is messed up that I made. So now I have a messed up shirt. And like that's product that has to go in the garbage anyways. So overcoming it involves identifying these patterns and gradually stepping outside of one's comfort zone. This is 100% out of my comfort zone. I'm good at paying people. I'm good at having ideas. I'm good at telling people this is how you do it. But I also like doing stuff myself. Just sometimes I don't believe in myself. Like I'm not an artist by any means necessary. I don't know if in my last episode I talked about the art that I made, but what got my mind to flow and how I was able to keep moving was by doing the one thing that I felt like was easy enough to get done. And in my mind I was like, hold on. I had all of these things that I wanted to get done, right? Like projects that I had in my mind. I started with one, which was painting on my canvas. I had bought these canvases. I'm sorry if this is a repetitive story and I've said this already. I don't remember saying it, but if I did. But it's also my channel and I share my experiences to help better yours. So if you feel like you are overwhelmed because you have so many things that you want to get done and you don't know where to start, this is what I did. The first one that I there were so many, and you could organize them in whatever you believe is the easiest thing to do. There's a really big part of me that doesn't want to mess things up, right? I'm terrified of messing something up, right? I bought these 5 canvases, I kid you not, in 2022 or 2021. Back then. I moved around like 4 to 5 times already with these canvases. They were still in the plastic wrap. So one day I was just like, damn, I really want to paint. Like I said it when I went to sleep, and I was like, damn, I want to do it. So in the morning I was like, I should just do it. I just started doing some fuckery. I picked out some colors that I had, like some nice paint colors, which were tied to my emotions, right? I picked pink. I'm feeling cutesy. I like things and people. A little crush here. A I picked yellow. I'm feeling happy. And I picked a deep purple. It's the fucking rage that's inside of me that's ready to fucking blow at the time. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I want to make more money and I don't know how to. Like, I don't know what else, where I should be pushing and putting my energy and my creativity towards. So while I have all of this light inside of me, there was this dark rage, which purple to me is a good color of that because it's not just darkness, right? It's not just black. It's not going to cover my entire canvas, but it also shows the depth in which I feel. So I started painting it. The next day I came back, painted over it. Looks so cute now. Then again, the third day I went back and I painted over it. All to say, like, it all just showed my emotions, and that was my way of expressing myself. I chose that medium to express myself, which sometimes, like, I get embarrassed to talk, which it's my favorite way to express myself, but I get embarrassed to say certain things. And so, you know, making art is a great way to not have to say anything but still release that. So that is what created the momentum within me that I can create. And I can create, like, sure, I create these videos, which that's another thing too. Like, I'm just doing enough to get by, right? I'm at the top of my class at BCC. This ain't Harvard. I'm at a community college. This is not Harvard. We got to go a little harder now because you're literally capable of it. So you can sit and be somber and like, oh, I want this in my life and whatever, and never actually do anything about it. Or you can actually get up and do something about it. Unless you want to be 50 years old not doing nothing. Still talking about how you could and you would and you should and you this and you that. And you're capable. If you're capable, then do it. So I had to stop holding myself back. So I started with that. Did that thing first. Second, after that, I think it was clean, right? I cleaned my entire house, which I have a cleaning lady who is terrible at her job, actually, and fired her because I was here. Because normally I wasn't here when she would clean, like I was at work, but I was here when she was cleaning. I was just like, wow, you're not really doing anything. So I had to deeply organize my house because I hadn't organized it since I moved here. Like, sure, I organized it, but not organized, right? Like, I get into like a real deep, like, I love organizing so much. And sometimes I don't do it because I make it in my mind to be like this really big project. And it's really not that hard because I genuinely love doing it. Like, I love sitting in my closet and saying, this goes here, this should go like this and this and this and that. Sometimes it's just like a little puzzle and it's like a little, I want to say knee knocker. It's not a knee knocker. It's something like puzzling to do, but I genuinely enjoy it. So it was like 1:00 in the morning. And I just started organizing my closet. And this is before I got the sewing machine. And these are the things that I'm doing all before I get the sewing machine done. I start doing the sewing machine. Cleaning is a great representation of, number one, being in control. Number two, helping your mind get sorted out itself, right? Because when you physically organize things, it's like it does something to your mind. I don't know the correlation, but I guess clean for clean. Anyways, I spring cleaned my entire house. Like, my coats are all in my archive closet. That might not sound like a lot, but I promise you it is. I have a lot of coats, which I love all of my coats. I'm such a coat person. Like, I don't think I could ever live in a place where I don't wear a coat at least some point of the year, right? I can't. I love it. I love the wintertime so much. It's my favorite place to get dressed. I look the nicest in the summer because you can see me. But in the wintertime, I love getting dressed. Anyways, took all of my coats from downstairs upstairs. That's a mission in itself already. Had to organize all of that up there because there was a whole bag of summer. Listen, I don't think y'all understand. I had like 17 bags that I had to bring into this house. Some of the things that were in these bags stood in the bags because there was no space to hang them up upstairs. How much clothes do you have, girl? I have 3 really big closets in this house. Like, I have literally a whole room that's a closet. It's not just like a little closet. No, it's a whole room. So boom, I took out all of the stuff from this bag that I didn't even know I had. Organized all of that. Put all of them away where they go. Organized my hoodie, color coordinated them. Coats, put in their dust bags. You know, like, this is a lot of stuff for somebody who's not doing. It's like you gotta grease the engine and like get it going again. I was in it. I hadn't done that in so long. Like, I really used to do that so often. Hadn't done that in so long. So that's another thing that helped give me the momentum and the push and the power I needed to really sit down and like start the damn project. Just start the damn project. Start the damn project. Start the project. Start the project. Start the project. Oh my God, just start the project. And I know that that's not really like helpful because like that's all you really want to do because that's all that's in your mind, right? It's just like going over and over and over and over. Like, I know I need to do this. I know I need to do it. But it's just like you physically couldn't do it. So I guess do all of the things before so you can and you have no excuse. It's that simple. Right? Set yourself up for success. Remove all of the distractions and the this and the that and get it done. I'm having a great time creating. I really am. And I just want more stuff to keep creating. You know what I mean? Let's get you the definition of fear of failure. Fear of failure or typhobia is an intense, irrational fear of failing that causes anxiety, procrastination, and self-sabotage. So they both do the same thing. Fear of success is the same thing as fear of failure. Rooted in low self-worth or high-pressure upbringing. Ooh! High-pressure upbringing is crazy. Be on the honor roll. If not, you don't get anything. Oh my God. I was smart. But is that really a bad thing though? Like, my mom pushed me and like I got good grades and like it got me into good schools and like it got me into where I'm at now. I guess there was other things that I needed help with there. It often leads to avoiding challenges or perfectionism. Oh my God. Oh my God. The fear of failure is rooted in low self-esteem or high pressure upbringing. It often leads to avoiding challenges or perfectionism. Fear of failure leads to avoiding challenges or perfectionism. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not going to do it because it's going to come out too I can't do it as perfectly as I wanted to, so I'm not going to do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like mind blowing to me. This is why I like to read the definitions to y'all. Cause hello, limiting personal and professional growth. Overcoming it requires self-compassion, challenging negative thoughts, and setting small, manageable goals. There you go. I did small goals. Like, fuck it. I'm a pop out this canvas right now. Like, regardless if there's anything going to be drawn on it nicely, I'm going to do what I have to do. Regardless. It's going to get done. Boom, blank, done. And I just did it. That was a manageable thing. A manageable task was my closet. Like, at some point, that was just like the biggest thing that I could have done. Then that ended up being small compared to doing the sewing thing. You know what I mean? That was kind of hard. So, procrastination, putting off tasks to avoid potential failure. Oh, I'm not going to do it right now because, it's not going to be that good. Holding unrealistic standards and fearing any imperfection. I kid you not. I literally sewed the bottom of the hoodie together with the top of the hoodie that I made. And then I had to cut it off. And then I patched it, which led me to the other idea of patching the hoodie. Like, now it looks fire, but it was crazy. Physical symptoms: anxiety, panic attacks, headaches, muscle tension, or stomach issues. Avoidance: refusing to take risks or try new things. Low self-esteem: a deep belief that one is not capable or worthy. Causes: past experiences, previous intense failures or traumatic experiences, of course. Childhood upbringing: growing up with highly critical, demanding, or unsupportive parents. Performance culture: high societal pressure to always be the best. Oh my God, how to overcome the fear of failure. Reframe failure: view failures as learning opportunities rather than defining moments of worth. View failures as learning opportunities. Like, you could have said that way better. Like, failure is not really even real to me because I don't really care about failing. Like that's not real to me. Like I can't fail because I tried and I learned something. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just doesn't compute in my head, like the idea of failure. Set small goals. Break large, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable steps to reduce anxiety. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when you fail or make a mistake. Visualize success. Focus on the benefits of succeeding rather than the consequence of failure. Seek support. Talk to a friend, family member, or mental health professional. Benefits of managing fear. While often debilitating, addressing this fear can turn into a motivator, leading to better preparation and higher performance. It allows individuals to move from avoiding failure to pursuing success. Yeah, girl. We on the path to breaking these generational curses and doing things that our family has never done or seen before. And by doing that, we start with you. And you got to do things you ain't never done before. And, oh, your mom, she didn't do that? Oh, well, you can. Just because your mom didn't do it doesn't mean you can't. Take a fucking risk on yourself. Take a fucking risk on yourself. Do what you gotta do for yourself. What? Do what you gotta do for yourself. Okay. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much. Yeah. Boom shakalaka. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope all your deepest, darkest thoughts are gone and you can move forward and do what you need to be doing. And don't stop yourself. Keep on. Turn on. Oh, also one song that really helped me like get out of my funk was Sácala, dale, úsala. No le tengas miedo, si es cuestión de morir, primero que se mueran ellos. Listen, it was about like using your power and your strength and your creativity. Like use it, like sácala, use it, take it out, like use it. Oh my God. I love that song. Guys, I wouldn't be rushing myself out of here, but I have somewhere to be. Right here, let me just put it on for you real quick. Y'all not ready for this beat drop. If you never heard this song, you're not ready. You're not ready. Obviously, he's talking about something completely different than what I'm talking about. But, like, that's how I interpreted it. So that's what helped me. I was in the shower, and that's what helped me. Don't be afraid of your own power. He says, no le tengas miedo, which means, like, don't be afraid. But don't be afraid of your own power. Don't be afraid of yourself. Like, if you're afraid of what anybody else is going to say about your, like, newest hobby and what you're about to do, let them die. Let them eat cake. Let them eat cake. Let them eat cake. Nobody cares, bro. Like, let them. I paused the song at 2. You know what that means. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you soon. Holla at your wallet. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out colorlessoranges.com because we got new merch. We got new merch. We got new merch. Like, what are you copping? You got in a hoodie. You got in a set. You got in a do-rag. What? Bye.